Welcome to the show. It's the UFC Magician. If you were with us last week, we absolutely crushed it. Went 10 for 12 throughout the whole entire card. It's about that time, though. We got Robert Whittaker versus Aliskerov for UFC Fight Night this Saturday. Let's get to it. Just so you guys know, we're going to be going through straight picks, plays, and parlays that will make the day. Explanations will be shared in the Discord. So catch us there at the end of the video. That will be shared. Subscribe if you want these picks every single week for UFC. Now let's get to it. The first fight of the night coming all the way from Asia. Chao Long versus Zhang Ho Li. The battle of the ages. I'm going to go with... No odds. What's going on here? I'm going to go with Zhang Ho Li at minus 105 versus Chao Long. Next, we got Brenson Ribeiro versus Magomed Gatsiasulov. This guy's a pretty heavy favorite, Magomed, but I don't see him losing. Brenson Ribeiro is no joke, though. This guy can put you out with one punch. Don't take that lightly. I think Magomed knows what's coming at him with Brenson Ribeiro. I think he does a good job keeping his range, maintaining distance, staying away from those power punches from Ribeiro. Either Magomed by sub or he just wrestles him for this whole fight and gets the decision win. I got Magomed. On to the next. Muin Gafurov. I like him here, baby. I really don't like this fight at all. But if I had to put my money on someone, I can't do it with Kyung Hoo Kang. Last week I said that about Weston Wilson and he subbed Jekka and busted that one. But I really like Muin Gafurov to take it here, so I'm going to take it. On to the next. Rinat Fakhretinov versus Nicholas Dalby. Wow, oh wow. You know, Nicholas Dalby, even as a dog, even as a favorite, this guy does not go out easy. But look at this dude, man. Just look at him. Come on. If I put my money on someone, it's got to be Rinat. I think he's better all around, but Nicholas Dalby is that one guy that always mutts the parlays. If I ever take Dalby, he loses. Anytime I fade Dalby, he wins. He's one of those fighters. But nah, Rinat Fakhretinov is one of my guys for a while. This guy's can come out here and just absolutely flop, but he still gets the victory. But I don't know, something about this dude. He's always scary, and I'd honestly put my money on Rinat anytime he steps in that cage. So Nicholas Dalby, although you've cashed out some people in the past, I think your time is over on this one. Hui! Muhammad Naimov. These duos, man, these brothers. I'm going to take the brother parlay with both. Oh, no, that was Gafurov. I'm so sorry. Muhammad Naimov versus Felipe Lima. I may have to pass on this one. These are just early bird picks. I don't think I'm going to go through the whole entire card on this video. I'm going to be doing a full card breakdown on Friday. Besides that, this guy Muhammad Naimov honestly looked very good his last fight. I don't know much about this dude, Felipe Lima, so I'm going to pass it for now. Hui. Nasrat Haqparast versus Jared Gordon. I think Jared Gordon got a lot of hype to his name after this Paddy Pimblett fight where everyone thought he got robbed. I'm not liking him here versus Nasrat. I think Nasrat's better standing up and on the ground. Although I think Jared Gordon will give a tough fight here, I do see Nasrat coming out with the win. So my pick here will be Nasrat. You know, Jared Gordon's one of those dogs that, you just sprinkle a little bit on it and spray and pray. But Nasrat's a good fighter. He really is. Honestly, I see him improving every single fight. And I'm just going to keep riding with that hype. Slightly favored over here over Jared Gordon. Let's see what the odds are. Minus 238. Ugh. It's kind of heavy. It's a little heavy. Maybe you put him in a parlay. But I honestly think Jared Gordon can be a little bit of a trap over here. But damn. That is a little heavy for Nasrat. But I do see him winning this fight. So I would gladly put that in a parlay piece confidently. Confidently, I would put Nasrat in there. Jared Gordon, he's just a dream chaser. On to the main card of the night. Sheesh. What a start to the main card. Damn. You know, Johnny Walker's honestly always been one of my favorite fighters for no specific reason. Volkan Ozdemir, also a very scary dude. I don't like Johnny Walker as a favorite here after that KO loss by Magomed. But at the same time, I do feel like he might bounce back after that. I don't think he took too much damage. He got clipped once. Ground and pound. Got put away. But I don't see Volkan winning this one. Like, you know, maybe he gets a good shot landed on him. But realistically, I see Johnny Walker just sparking him out real quick, ending the fight early, getting the main card hyped up. But besides that, Volkan's such a scary dude. I honestly hate betting against both these guys, so I'm going to give a more solid pick later this week. But for now, I think I'm going to have to side with Johnny Walker, man. These dogs this week are they're really testing me. They're really testing us out with the dogs this week. So we're not going to fall for no trap. Uy! Shut up, Putin! Magomedov versus Jolton Lutterback. This guy definitely has some experience stepping into the cage over here. There is no way. There's no way I'm putting there's no way I'm putting my money on some dude who doesn't have his picture in the UFC yet. Especially when I got this dude over here just lurking. Just lurking. Sharupdin, man. Whether you're a fan, whether you're a bettor, this guy is not someone you want to put your money up against. No matter what the situation, 1 eye, 2 eye, 3 eyes, 0 eyes, I don't care. My money goes on Sharupdin, the Pirate Magomedov. Jolton's no joke. But at the same time, I think Sharupdin is just on another level here with his striking. This guy doesn't even care to get taken down. This guy's throwing elbows from the floor, doing whatever it is he needs to do. Damn. That's the guy I want to put my money on. The guy that's throwing elbows from the ground, just hammering away. And I've seen Jolton. When things don't go his way, he gets nervous. He gets shoot for a takedown, scramble, but I don't think it'll be enough. This is a tough UFC debut. You know, maybe he puts up a good fight and gets a good name out of it, but I do not see him beating Sharupdin. Come on. This is a nice dog parlay. Bring the dogs out. Bring the dogs out. Bring the dogs out. D-Rod. This is my guy. One of my favorite fighters. I got a few favorite fighters. D-Rod is one of them. Kelvin Gastelum, man. I feel like this guy's just been... He's like a Darren Till. Just always got the hype. Always got the hype. The time comes. Folds like paper. D-Rod is no joke. These guys are both coming off losses. D-Rod's the longer fighter here. Kevin Gastelum is a huge favorite. Minus 250. I do not like that. Versus Daniel Rodriguez. And I don't know. Kevin Gastelum is just way too shaky. Sometimes he shows up. Sometimes he doesn't. D-Rod, you know what you're getting with him. Straight hands. This guy has some crispy, clean boxing that I love. And I don't know. I've been on the other side of Daniel Rodriguez, and it has not been pretty. That's all I could tell you. Kevin Gastelum's good. Daniel Rodriguez, man, he's just as good. And with the odds we're getting here, Daniel Rodriguez is the smart bet. At plus 205, I can't believe it. I'm sure these lines will go down by fight night. But damn, at minus 250, I am not riding with Kelvin Gastelum. Even if it was a pick'em fight, I would still be siding with Daniel Rodriguez. So, that's that. Ooh. This one. This is the one. This is the one where we break the bank. We have Alexander Volkov versus Sergey Pavlovich. No line. So Sergey Pavlovich is a pretty heavy favorite. Around minus 200, I believe. Maybe a little more. I'm not sure. So this is a pretty weird fight. These guys didn't want to fight each other. They're pretty good friends. They spar each other a lot. They prepare for fights. Both these guys coming from the Ruskies. And damn. You know, I don't even know if these guys are really going to go out there and try to knock each other out as everyone thinks they are. Let's see what the lines. No lines yet. What is going on with this UFC website, man? I need to change something. Listen, these two are friends. They train together. Not in the same gym, but they train together. They spar together. They're pretty good friends, and they both did not want to take this fight. They had to. It's part of the business. And, you know, they could easily go out there and just put on a show for the fans. Go in there, hold back on some punches, not try to knock anyone out. You never know. Or they can go out there and just try to finish one another. But you could take the chance on this going as a little lighter fight. You know, these are heavyweight guys. They could put out each other in one knock. Maybe they take it light, just move around, kind of make it like a heavy spar. And if it does happen that way, I love Alexander Volkov here with the back-to-back dogs coming off Daniel Rodriguez, Alexander Volkov, back-to-back dogs. I like that. I really do. And even if this was a real fight and they hated each other, Alexander Volkov, you cannot count that dude out. He's a big body. Sergey Pavlovich is also on another level. He just got sparked. So you never know. But at the same time, everyone thinks Sergey Pavlovich has to win because he just came off a loss. So a lot of money is going to be going that way. I'm going to fade the public and go with Alexander Volkov. I've been super high on his striking for the past few and many years that he's been in the UFC. My pick is Alexander Volkov here. And on to the last, man. I believe Ikram Aliskerov took this fight on short notice. We got Robert Whittaker versus Ikram Aliskerov. Damn. I want to take Bobby here so badly. And at the same time, with Ikram Aliskerov at plus 130, I feel like they're trapping us here, man. They're just giving you these Russians as underdogs, man. I feel like they're trapping us. Ikram did take it on short notice. Maybe his gas tank doesn't hold up. Who knows? Robbie's prepared for a 5-round fight. Maybe Ikram tries to put him out quick. But, man, right now, Ikram Aliskerov to win by decision at plus 750. That is not a bad bet. That is not a bad bet. But Robbie does have some good wrestling. These Russians, though, you know how they do with that wrestling, man. They're different out there. They're different out there. If I had to give a few picks for this fight, let's see what we're looking at. I think Ikram Aliskerov might be a little trap. I'm going to go with Robert Whittaker for now. That might change by fight night. But, man, I like one of these guys to win by decision. I don't know if this fight does go the distance. But at the same time, if Robert comes out there and, you know, fights how he's supposed to fight, this guy could finish Ikram in any one of these rounds. And, man, Robbie's also always a scary dude when he hops in there. At the same time, these Russians, man, it's like the same story all over again with every single one of them. They just don't lose. But Ikram has lost. He got sparked by Kazmat. And, you know, everyone's human at the end of the day. For now, I'm going to be going with Robert Whittaker because I think Aliskerov might be a trap play. Now, we're going to go over a few parlays, maybe one or two parlays pretty quickly. More in-detail explanations will be given in our Discord if you want some premium plays to make the day. We still give out basically 90% of these picks for free, though, so you know how we do it. But, man, what a time to get started. So the first parlay, we're going to go with a nice two-teamer. We are not going to touch any one of these. So this is a nice two-teamer. I think you should be way good with this. All right, so it's going to be a little risky. We're going to have an underdog. Take that back. Underdogs are not risky in UFC to a certain extent. This guy, Chang Ho Lee, says he wants to be the Korean Khabib. Last week, Brady Heiston said he wanted to be a double champ. I doubted him. He won. Chang Ho Lee, Korean Khabib. I like it. I really like it. That's going to be the first leg of the parlay. The second leg to close this parlay will be, where is he? Sharuptin Magomedov will be the second leg of that parlay at plus money. Now, we're going to get through a little three-teamer right here. We're going to put Magomed in there, both the Magomeds in there. I like Muin Gafurov to get this done. So we're going to go with Magomed Gadzisolov, Muin Gafurov, and Renat Fakhretdinov. Those are going to be the nice three-teamers for the night. Now let's keep looking because I like these dogs, man. This main card, though, is looking a little risky. So we're going to hold up on this. We're going to do a little four-teamer. This is where the risk to take the biscuit comes in. With the first leg of the four-teamer, I'm not touching that. I'm taking Alexander Volkov, the first leg. Second leg, I'm taking Daniel Rodriguez. With the third leg, I'm going to put Nasrat Haqparast in there. Nasrat Haqparast. And with the fourth leg, I'm going to go with Muin Gafurov. Now, do I like any props here? Realistically, yes, I do. I think this guy, Brenson Ribeiro, is such a scary dude. And, I think this guy, Magomedov, is going to prove his point and finish him inside the distance. See what we can get that at. No lines, of course. I like this guy inside the distance, though. So we're going to go with that. Chang Ho Lee. This guy has been knocking people out. But maybe he shows some of his ground game. I'm going to take him straight up. I really like him for some reason. He's giving me a really good feeling here. I'm sorry. I got to do one more two-teamer. Just because they're calling my name. We're going to take the Sergey Pavlovich and Alexander Volkov over. If it's a 5-round fight, should it be over 2 to 3.5? No lines, of course. We're going to take this fight over, or the Alexander Volkov fight to go the distance. You're going to parlay that with Johnny Walker and Volkan Ozdemir to end inside the distance. These are just some quick parlays that I like, some quick pieces, I could go all day with these, mixing and matching. But for now, those are the straight picks. Remember, explanations will be shared in the Discord. If you want to join that, I'll share a link in the description of this video. Yeah, remember, subscribe to the page if you want UFC picks every single week. Wednesday and Friday, maybe we'll post some Saturday morning. Maybe we'll go live through the fights and share some picks last minute. But I'm going to keep doing some research because these lines change every single day. These guys are all human too. Things happen last minute. Sometimes injuries happen that we don't know about. Sometimes it's someone's birthday that we don't know about, and these guys end up having the performance of their lives. But man, seems like it's going to be a card packed with a lot of action because everyone in this card likes to throw down. Straight up. From head to toe. I don't even think we have any women's MMA in this card. So that's a good thing. Hate to see women hurt themselves, you feel me? Alright. Those were the quick picks. Some early bird predictions. Some of these picks might change by Saturday. I'm going to have another video uploaded by Friday or Saturday morning. We're going to see how these lines are looking. Remember, if you want picks, follow the UFC Magician. The show is always open. We never close. We never lose. Listen, our last 2 weeks, we are 10 and 12 and 8 and 10 on these picks, man. If you want to eat and you're hungry, I'm giving y'all the plate. The table's open. Subscribe, show love. Let's make some bank. Much love. UFC Magician. See y'all soon.